Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading for mid-month March 2023. Spirit, let's see what's going on for Gemini. What is the what for the rest of the month, right? What is going on for the end of March? Oh, okay. What we got going there? One more. What's that all about? You want it to come out, so okay. Interesting. All right, now I'm curious to see what comes out with the Oracle cards already. Check out your cards. First up, we have the Six of Pentacles. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Interesting energy. Okay, here's a little story we're going to put together right now. So right in the middle of the month, your energy is the Six of Pentacles. This is an energy of you trying to maintain a balance, okay? So you're like, there's a lot of push-pull energy on you right now in the middle of March, and it's like you trying to, I'm gonna talk from the perspective of money. Take it to suit your fit your situation. Oh my God, I can't talk. Okay, but let's talk about money. Let's talk about finances. This is the kind of energy where you're like, okay, money's coming in, money's going out, and you're trying to figure out the best way to keep things in flow, okay? So picture your bank balance going up and down, up and down, up and down. You want to make sure it doesn't tank. You're fine if it skyrockets because we're talking money, right? But you don't want it to tank. You're trying to sort stuff out and figure things out and keep that balance in check, or things in checks and balance. But what's happening through to the end of the month, we have the Five of Pentacles. It's feeling like you're starting to lose a grip on that balance, okay? Five of Pentacles is typically a lack card. Okay, it's poor me. It's like, oh my God, I have no money and I'm homeless and all this kind of shit, right? Like not a good energy. However, for you, what I'm seeing is, as we're using the money analogy just because it's easy, as you see your finances dipping more and more and more, maybe your credit card balance is going up or whatever, and you're like, holy shit, man, how am I going to figure this out? I don't want to go into the hole or deeper in the hole than I am. Like, what am I going to do, right? The good thing about this card is it's a red flag. It's for you to recognize things and to invoke change, because fives are about change, right? So I think it's kind of like a little wake-up call is what you're getting, right? So what you do is you're like, okay, so through the rest of March, this is you looking at this energy going, okay, I see I'm losing a grip, so let's figure out how I can get back to where I was before and even better. By the end of the month, I think you figure it out, or at least you're on your way. Because the Ace of Cups, it's a what do you call it? It's an opportunity, it's an offer, it's a oh my God, seriously, what is me? I can't even talk this morning. What the hell? Why am I doing readings? Oh, because they're so good. Oh, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to stop for a second. If you have Taurus in your chart, oh my God, go see their reading. Best one this month, I swear, for the mid-months. Anyway, Ace of Cups, offer, opportunity, whatever, right? So something coming to you, and it could even be sparking of an idea. The Ace of Cups is about your cup overflowing, right? And not overflowing with debt, right? Your cup is overflowing with abundance. It's overflowing with whatever you want. You need to fill up your cup, right? And I think you find a way to do it as you take the time to really look at the situation and figure it out and go and sort of like do a deep dive and be brutally honest with yourself. Like, oh yeah, okay, so I get my hair blowout every week, right? You know what? Yeah, it's nice, but it's a little frivolous. And you know what? Okay, I can do it once a month, or I can learn to do it myself, or whatever, right? Where can you cut back? Because there probably is, what do you call it? Like a bit of overindulgence in there. And maybe it's as simple as that. Maybe not, but take it to fit your situation. These are the things to look at, though. Have you really cut back everywhere? Or are there other places you can cut back or move things around, right? Oh, nice. Okay. Oh. Okay. Interesting. It's so cool how the readings come together. So I was talking about, you get your hair blown out every week and maybe there's somewhere that's frivolous that you can cut back. Now it's coming to light. We're going to get there in a second. So let's take a look at the card that came out under the Six of Pentacles, okay? So this is you trying to maintain that balance. Well, the card that came out is Full Moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan, right? So in you trying to maintain that balance, are you robbing Peter to pay Paul? Or are you really making an effort to make the money go up instead of coming down, right? This is why it's saying you need to stop whatever you're doing right now to balance everything. Stop it. Just stop, sit down, get out your statements, get out your investments, get out everything, right? Create a budget, whatever. Find a way to really take a long, hard look at your finances, okay? If you do that, I promise you, it will get better. When you look at how you're spending your money and you commit to making true changes, okay? That's the caveat. You have to commit to this and you have to stick to it. I'm saying this because when we look at that Five of Pentacles, that, oh my God, I don't have any money and whatever, right? The card that came out is Full Moon in Aquarius, and it says, show the world the real you, the true and authentic you. So are you keeping up with the Joneses? Your neighbor puts in this elaborate flower garden and their house looks beautiful, so you feel the need to do the same thing so that your house looks as nice as theirs. Don't. Who cares, right? Keep it tidy and neat so they have a nicer yard. Oh, well, right? Especially if there is pressure from the neighbors, oh, you could use a little whatever, then be honest, right? You don't have to say I'm in the poorhouse, but you can say, no, I understand that, but I'm choosing to spend my money elsewhere. Here's a tip. It's a great tip for everybody. When you don't want to feel like you're in that abundance mindset or like you're living in lack, right? Or money's really tight. Never say I can't afford it. Never say that. Never use those words. Instead, say it's not in the budget. Because what that means is I'm choosing to spend my money elsewhere. Doesn't mean I don't have money. It means I'm choosing to spend my money elsewhere. So yeah, the flowers aren't in the budget because I need to pay my fucking mortgage, right? This is what I'm saying. And you don't have to divulge anything. You just say, it's not in the budget. I'm spending my money elsewhere. It's a little more important than my garden. It can wait, right? Whatever that means. And if it means that your neighbors are no longer going to talk to you, well, maybe you just need to move and find neighbors who aren't assholes. Seriously, right? But it's the keeping up with the Joneses, and that's a big thing. If you can be your authentic self, or you go out for drinks every Thursday, Friday, Saturday with your friends, all your money goes on booze. I was that person when I was younger, right? Everything I spent was on going out and having a good time. And it's there's nothing wrong with saying to your friends, I can't do it every night. I just don't have the funds. I'm on a budget and I'm choosing to put my money elsewhere, and I'm saving up, and maybe I'll down payment on a house or whatever. If your friends snub their noses at you and look at you like you're less than, and they're not kind and supportive, time to find new friends, right? Ones who know how to budget, right? It's this kind of big lesson that may come out of the end of March, right? But then the good thing is the Ace of Cups, your overflowing cup. When we look at the card that came out, what do we have? Full Moon in Pisces. Balance spirituality and practicality. I know it says spiritual and practical, but what this is saying is, yeah, it's going to feel like you're cutting out a lot maybe, right? Going back to staying with the money analogy. Oh, I can't get my hair done every week, so it doesn't look as good. Well, you know what? Then the creative part of you gets to come up with new hairstyles, right? And ways and means of doing things. Or shopping on a budget. Okay, so I used to shop at Sally Beauty and pay $30 for my hairspray. Let's go to Walmart and see what's available. Try a couple different things and, find this awesome spray. Not quite as good, but it's pretty darn good for $4.99, right? It's this kind of stuff. Make a game of it. Have some fun with it, right? And then you'll see that balance coming in. We got the Six of Pentacles and a card of balance over here, right? So it's all about really making the effort to balance, not just balance on the surface to make so things look like they're balanced when underneath they're really not. That's when you're going to see your cup overflow. And I'm telling you, if you sit down like today, like when you click off this video, you sit down, you haul out your information and you make a plan today, literally right now. Do you know how long it's going to take before you actually see your savings account go up, more money in your wallet, tucked away in your little vacation fund jar that's, in your kitchen? Like that, overnight. People don't realize how important and how easy it is to get a handle on their finances. I should teach this shit. Seriously, if you knew what I knew, you'd be like, I want her helping me out. Here's the thing. Most people don't want to do the work and they don't want to give up. They feel like it's a sacrifice. It's not. It's taking care of yourself. It is absolutely self-care when you are watching your finances. And if more people thought of life that way, well, there'd be a lot less, lack in the world. That's just my thought on that. Comment if you agree or not. Comment if you want me to make you a budget. Okay, so seriously, here's your advice card. What do we got? Fixed moon. Hold your vision. That's right. Do this. Ideally, you do it for a year. I know there was a show, I'm not going to mention it because they don't pay me to, but where they would say, okay, do this for a month and you can see where your money starts to pile up and you chip away at your debt or whatever kind of thing, right? Realistically, a year, a full cycle of a year will really show you, because a month is nice to get started, but it's not a complete picture. And it's easy to do something for 30 days. Try doing it for 90 and then do it for 365. You see what I'm saying? Stick to this as long as you can and you will reap the rewards. You're going to see things happen. You're going to see things moving and shaking in a good way. All right, so going over to the extended, let's see where that is. So we're going to leave it there. So good luck with this. I really hope you're able to really move ahead and get into a place where you're not feeling left out in the cold. So put a comment and let me know how it goes. And yeah, we'll leave it there. So until I see you again, I am wishing you much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Gemini. Bye.